Where them bitches at?
5, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100,000. All right, guys, so we are back with another body game story time. So this time I want to talk about body game and how it works with married women. All right? So, some years back, man, I used to run a wedding videography business. I was doing wedding videos, all right? You know, I went to Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, and got a degree in digital cinematography. So yeah, so I used to do wedding videos. So this particular time, this lady found me on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, or Craigslist, one of the three. But so she reached out to me. She booked me to do her wedding. A very beautiful woman, I will say that. Very beautiful. So so we met up. We met up at like excuse me, guys. We met up at like a Starbucks. Yeah, we met at the Starbucks. I gave her the pack. Yeah, so like I was saying, so she would ask me like, different questions about, what comes included in the package. Small talk. So after a while, she would call me daily, and at the time, this is like around the time I first started my wedding videography business. So I was really big on, being professional. I was really big on providing really good customer service. So when she would call and make small talk, I'll converse with her, make conversation, laugh here and there, just appease the customer. So we would talk, make conversation. So one day I look up and realize, man, this woman called me at 9 in the morning, and here we are on the phone. It's 4 p.m. So we talking on the phone from 9 to 4. And this would be daily. And I would wonder, like, why did she call me at 9 and she would always get off the phone around 4? I'm going to come back to that point later if I remember. So anyway, when we would be talking, she would ask me, like, different questions about myself, where I'm from, just getting to know me. And she would always say, you're a really good dude. I want to find a girl for you. I want to introduce you to a friend one day, or, you're just a cool dude. One particular conversation, she asked me if I've had ever been to a particular pizza place. So I told her I'd never been there. So she actually invited me to meet her out for some pizza. I didn't end up going, but she did ask me to meet her for some pizza. I was like, why is this woman trying to hang out with me? Like, we don't know each other at all. She found me online and she booked me. We didn't have any prior history. We didn't have any mutual friends, anything like that. So anyway, so the wedding day comes up. I have my coworkers with me. And man, at the wedding, man, she was just acting really, the energy was really weird. Like, she was just really happy to see me. Like, as soon as I came up, she jumped out and gave me a big hug. And she said I had something under my eye. She wiped it under my eye. My coworkers, which is my cousin and one of my homegirls, they looking like, yo, you dating this woman? You dating this girl? Like, what's going on? So I'm like, nah, man. And then I realized, too, the guy she was marrying, man, he was being real standoffish to me. He had a real bad attitude towards me. Mind you, man, I'm not really paying it too much attention. So the wedding goes down. Like I said, the energy was just really off at the wedding. So anyway, so after the ceremony, she told me, she came up to me and she was like, I want to introduce you to my maid of honor. I want to formally introduce you to her. I think you and her will be a good fit. You guys can go out, hang out, whatever. So, and the maid of honor was a very beautiful woman herself. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she introduces me to the maid of honor. We hit it off. We exchanged information. Man, after the reception, me and her met up. We went out that night. She came back to the crib. We had our 1-2. We did our little time with each other. She spent the night. It was fun. The very next day, the married woman calls me. Bro, she was so mad that I tagged the maid of honor. Man, I've never had a woman curse me out that bad before for smashing another chick. Like, she was irate. She was livid. Whatever word you want to use, bro, she wasn't with it. She wasn't here for it. She told me that I just wanted you to hang out with her and have a good time. I didn't tell you to go hit my friend. So I'm like, yo, what's it to you? What you care? You not my chick. You tripping. So anyway, so they end up falling out. They stopped being friends. And me and her kind of just, we stopped talking, because there was no need for me to keep talking to her. Like I said, this wasn't my friend. This was just a married woman that paid me to shoot the wedding video. So, man, I left it alone. About 5 months down the line, the married woman hits me up. She getting a divorce. Her and the dude, they not together. They stopped talking. They not living together. They are completely done dealing with each other. They done. They over with. It's for good. She hit me up after the ink drop. Maybe it was 6 months. However long it takes for a divorce to be final, she hit me up that same day, if not the next day. So she was like, what you doing? She pulled up on me. Man, I tore that thing to shreds. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I tore it to shreds. She was single at that point. Divorced, single lady. See, I knew what she was on. I realized what she was on over a period of time. I just didn't act on it because she was getting married. But once she said that paperwork was done, oh, it's up. I took her down. But to go back to what I was saying earlier, I realized she would call me at 9 and get off the phone at 4 because a dude worked a 9 to 5. So she would call me after he left for work, and she would get off the phone with me when he was pulling back up home. But that's how Body Game deals with married women, because she always talked about how fit I was, how in shape she thought I was. She wanted to work out with me, all kinds of stuff, man. She used to always touch on my arms, everything. So Body Game works on married women and girlfriends, man. Not saying that you should do it, but I'm just saying Body Game is a powerful thing. With great power comes with great responsibility. Mess it up, dang. But that's the end of this story, man. Y'all fellas have a nice one.